My name's David Timmons. I'm the director of the King Arthur Fair in the village of Carlisle, also the host for interactive live role-playing games we host out here at the fair.
I wasn't the only one. You laughed and scoffed. Your Earl Dunneman ran to hide as well.
As you went through the game, that you had a nice formation. You had some people up front, spread out in the back. Nice direction. At the beginning, you guys were you were as tight as a hand. You were so close together that if you had an evil wizard casting a crash time, you would have got all of you. And that's only a 15-foot radius. A lot of the games we do are very small groups, 4 to 6 players. We've played games ranging from the live-action version you're going to see today, which involves a lot of physical combat. But it's training the kids to think as a team, to think in tactics, and to start working together. For a lot of kids, I mean, just like most people, they're individuals. And when you see yourself as being possibly more intelligent than your peers, you have a hard time relating to a lot of them. You stop getting motivated by school. You feel a sense of isolation. Well, these games encourage you to realize everyone is just like you to some degree. You can be a team if you find people that you have something in common with. And these games really do that. You'll find that most of the players are above average intelligence, very well read. They're probably not the star of the football team, and they don't have a lot of involvement with other groups. Whereas conversely, you'll find some kids who are very much involved in a lot of activities, but they don't always fit in, so to speak. This gives them an opportunity to fit in. The players should all be brand new players. This will probably be their first live role-playing game. So you're going to see a lot of errors on their part. You're going to see a lot of mistakes. However, if they work together as a team and use normal communication skills like anyone has, they should be successful. But, you know, it's hard to say. The people who are setting up over here, they've played through several games, the fair a couple of times, so they're ready for just about anything, we hope. Right in front of you that travel this way, they're not as labored as the swamp monsters. They seem to be humans and someone who's having difficulty traveling through.
Let's continue going straight.
The swamp monsters continue on down that way. And a lot of this game, our responses rely upon their choices. So we have to be even more flexible than they are. Because just like in real life, sometimes you choose to bypass a very logical choice and thinking you'll get to a shortcut, and it doesn't quite work out that way. If they choose to come up here and fight him immediately, it's going to be pretty vicious. The goal is to get the kids from the main part of the town, which gives them a sense of you know, we have friends. We can call on the sheriff to help us out or the local constables. When we start taking them into the woods, they subconsciously realize you're on your own. So you have to work together as a team.
What do you guys think? Should we veer off the path and follow these tracks, or shall we keep going and follow the bog monsters?
Follow the bog monsters. Yeah, I would think the person that was going that way would continue going.
Up to this point, you'll see they're not quite taking the game as seriously as they probably should. Once we start going into the forest, then the isolation sets in, and then they start relying upon each other. Hopefully, we'll see.
Let's stay on our track.
Following the swamp monster's trail, you continue on down the path. And it's a beautiful area, once again, to get a good fight scene in. One of the reasons this place was picked is because it's moderately level, and when you're fighting, you don't want anyone to be injured. It's simulated combat. We don't want Monday morning to have to explain to the teacher why we have bruises, or if you're a lawyer, it's hard to talk to the judge and explain why your client's innocent when you have bruises all over your face. So we try to find areas where they will not endanger themselves and can still have a good fight. It's hard to tell, but this is a nice little peninsula. So if someone starts going to the edge, I will yell to freeze or stop or hold. Hold! Hold! And that way people know, freeze in your position, stay where you are. Something dangerous was almost about to occur, and hopefully we'll avoid that. What are you hoping to find?
Bog monsters.
Okay. Hold.
Here we are, born to be kings. We're the princes of the
Probably the bog monster.
Come on! Hurry!
Five rocks. Who did you hit? Okay. The damage you took, it's 5 points. That goes to your armor and your arm, and now your skin is starting to rot.
Oh, God.
Also,
Go back.
what the front 5 of you, except for everybody from here, except for Trish, run away for 30 seconds.
Oh, come on.
No, we had to run away today. No, you're here.
Not you. Stand by. I will say 3, 2, 1. Game on.
Send me to the future. To be kings, princes of the universe, fighting and free. I'm here for your love and I make my stand. We were to be princes of the universe.
Oh! The fog monster is destroyed. The bad guy is vanquished. What do you want to do? He's still in game. I'm just telling you what's
We
happening.
probably should run for our lives since we just committed manslaughter.
No, that was Ciara. That was Ciara.
In a church.
In a church. Oh,
yeah.
Stand by. Game over. Everybody, give yourself a round of applause. Good job.
You did good.
Players, head to the main table right up here. NPCs, gather up there also, but just be a little ways back.
The first time I came out here was for one of the King Arthur fairs. We hit the last day. We fell in love with the people.
Even move and you crack me with a...
I fell in love with role playing.
This is more or less my home, and I love acting with children. It's fun. I like to swing the swords, and
Things you did really nice.
it's just a lot of fun.
You shared spell points, you helped each other, you backed each other up, you gave the bog monster a really tough time. Games. It's a simulator of life. You get to try things, you get to experiment. If you fail, the only cost is you failed, and you get to try again. In real life, we don't get that opportunity quite often. Every kid you see out here today, they're the future. They have a great potential to become literally any career or anything they want to be, but they don't get those boosts enough. That's why we're out here, to give them opportunities to try and obviously give them opportunities to succeed. This is a project that will continue and it will grow and expand, and we hope to see you back out here in the future. We're always welcome. Thank you.